Alright. I request all the participants to change your name with register number. Hello? Hello, dear students. Am I audible? Hello? Hello, ma'am. Unmute yourself. Any one of you. 57 CR. Hello? Can you hear me? All of you. Unmute yourself. Hello. Are you able to hear me? Hello? Hello, number 57. Sir, did he admitted? LA4 Venkatesh, are you there? LA4.
Sir, sir.
Are you there?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I'm hearing you, sir.
Okay. Are you able to see screen? Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir. I'm seeing, sir.
Okay. So 51 participants. So don't repeat this kind of. So admit time to time to the sessions. $53. Shall we start? Let me wait for 2 more minutes.
Sir, please ఉండవు sir.
అమ్మా చెప్పండి. Someone left. Okay. Let me wait for 1 more minute. Okay. Already 56 members participants are there. Let me stop the admission. So I'm unmuting all. Once you can share your views for 1 or 2 minutes. So yesterday, are you able to hear? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hearing, sir.
Okay. So yesterday we have given the brief introduction about the additive manufacturing. So which is our course, and here it is the again once again those who are attended today. I am repeating again. So these are the our objectives or our main outcomes of this particular course. And firstly, so basic knowledge about additive manufacturing we have to gain the basic knowledge of additive manufacturing and rapid prototyping technologies. So additive manufacturing is the other name. I mean, previously it was named it as rapid prototyping technologies. Nowadays it is named as additive manufacturing, and we have to learn some techniques. We are having number of techniques to perform this particular manufacturing process, as we discussed yesterday. Next second course outcome is able to analyze and suitable process. So this particular course we have to analyze the suitable process. So we can't adapt one process for the all the components or all the products. We have to implement separate manufacturing process for the concerned component. And the materials, we have to focus on the materials, and we have the limitations to use the material here. We have the limitations in using the material in rapid prototyping. And also third course outcome, that is when after learning this process and materials, we need to apply these particular manufacturing process for our real-time applications. I mean, daily life where it is going to be used. And finally, the CAD and reverse engineering for the geometric transformation in additive manufacturing. So these are the course outcomes for our subject or course. So these are the syllabus which you have seen yesterday also. That is, we have to go through the fundamentals. We have to go through the fundamentals, and next how it was developed, when it was developed, and whatever may be the companies. We are having about 10 to 12 techniques. So which company has been developed, whatever may be the technique we have to learn. And we are having the different types of inputs resources, that is liquid as a liquid. We have to take the resource as a liquid base, or sometimes we have to take as a solid base, and sometimes we have to take as a powder base. So for the concerned material, we have to use different material, different resources or inputs, raw material, and tooling, and whatever may be the tooling required, and some material and tooling methods, whatever may be the additional sprays required for this manufacturing process, and some coating materials, some other casting, for example, some tools we have to use for the ceramic manufacturing process. And finally, whatever may be the formats, once the CAD model had been generated or developed, then we have to import into the concerned rapid prototyping mission or 3D printing mission. Are you able to hear? Hello? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. See, RP applications, rapid prototyping applications, we will see one by one. And see the basic definition for the additive manufacturing process. So here, previously it was named it as rapid prototyping, and day by day the manufacturing processes. So whatever may be the company, we need to develop or we have to produce a product. So here it is advanced technique, and we are going to add by layer. We are going to deposit the material by layer, and finally we are going to get the end use product. What is end use product? The end use product is the whatever may be the component or a product which is used directly by the customer or directly by the user. That is end use product. So from this process we are going to produce the end use products. And here we have to, whatever may be the technology, I mean what we are having SLA technique, FDM technique, we are having SLS technique, we are having different techniques. Whatever may be the techniques, we are going to produce the CAD design models, that is mission equipment and layering materials, whatever. So continuously we are going to use this particular process. So once CAD sketch is produced, the equipment reads the data. So in the CAD models, sometimes we may use the CATIA, or sometimes we may use the AutoCAD, whatever may be the modeling tool we are using. That particular CAD model is reads in the form of some CAD file. So that particular CAD file, again it going to be transformed into IGES, sometimes IGES files for ANSYS. Initially we are going to model the component, and then we are going to perform the analysis process. That particular analysis process, we are going to identify the whatever may be the deformation, some loads we are going to apply if needed, depends upon the applications. we are going to apply some loads or the same thing. That is up to the CAD component, up to the process of final development of the CAD models. So here layer by layer, we are going to, you see, as yesterday also we have given the introduction about this particular additive and separative manufacturing. The additive is depositing these materials layer by layer, and finally we are going to get this particular first slicing of the component will be done. The finally we are going to get final product. That is spherical shape of component is here we have obtained. So if you are going to the input material is a solid material, then we are going to remove the material step by step or layer by layer. Then we are going to get again our output component, whatever may be our required component. See, yesterday we have given the teacup example. Just once again, I'm recalling all these topics, those who are not presented yesterday. Just here we need some specific grooved portions and some tool radius is required. So which is very inconvenient in the conventional machining process. What are the conventional machining process? Anyone? Hello? Hello? What are the conventional machining processes, traditional machining processes, which you have practiced in the second year and third year of your BTech? Anyone? Unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself. Hello. 302.
Direct contact tool with the workpiece, sir.
Okay. What process names? What are the manufacturing methods? What are the manufacturing
Turning,
methods?
shaping.
Turning, shaping, drilling.
Okay. What else? What else? Slotting.
Slotting.
Different manufacturing process. Welding is one kind of manufacturing process. Casting is the one kind of manufacturing. Forging. Sheet metal, using sheet metal as a
metal.
raw materials, we are going to develop the end
Fitting.
product. So whatever may be different manufacturing process, advanced manufacturing process is also there. That is electronic discharge machining, laser machining. We are having different machining processes. Using some chemicals, we are going to produce some kind of products. So, but here.
But those are non-conventional.
Okay. Now, what conventional machining process, casting and welding. Sorry for the unconventional machining process different, and fabricating
Yes, sir.
with the either of casting or welding or forging.
Welding.
Forging. So these are the manufacturing techniques traditionally we are going to use. Here we are the complex shapes takes the much time to produce in different machines. So here we are having the feasibility to develop within a short time or complex shapes. Especially these particular additive manufacturing systems have been developed from the thought of if you see, have you seen a printing machine? Printing machine. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. We see a printing machine, sir.
In the same manner, there we are going to produce some documents or whatever maybe we are going to produce. Here we are going to produce some components using some whatever may be the resources we are going to provide as a input material. Sometimes we may provide powder, sometimes we may provide liquids, sometimes we may provide solid materials. So these are the different materials we are going to provide, and finally depositing by layer, and basically initially we are going to provide with some amount of thickness, and gradually we are going to reduce the thickness of the layer, and finally we are going to get output of the product. So already for the applications also we have discussed about the few applications. Here what I discussed now, end use products in the water aircraft applications and dental, that is dental restorations. I mean, in the medical and the medical implants, especially. So nowadays, what are the materials using for implants? Anyone? Implants material. Implants material. Anyone? Speak yourself, unmute yourself and speak something. What kind of materials are used for the implants? Have you heard word implant? Vinnara adi? Hello, unmute yourself. Hello.
Sir, sir.
Implant, I mean, which we are going to provide in place of human organs. Human organs, we are going to use artificial component or artificial part. We are going to place in a human body. When you are going for the surgery, that particular component will be replaced with the artificial components. So have you seen anyway, some of your relatives, whatever maybe who or maybe your associates met an accident and some surgical implants may be placed in their bodies. Have you heard? Hello.
Sir. Yes, sir.
A pacemaker for heart.
What is it? One second.
Steel rod.
What is the material? Material I am asking.
Sir,
Material.
artificial leg.
What?
Steel rods.
Stainless steel rods.
SS.
Titanium.
Titanium alloys. Titanium alloys. Titanium alloys. SS. Aluminum alloys. Sometimes steel alloys. Or specific materials will be used for the implants. So in that particular sector also we are going to implement this particular additive manufacturing technique. Why? Because it is having own every person there geometrical dimensions of the each person to person is body component having various measurements. Am I right? Hello. Person to person we are having different geometrical features. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
అర్థమవుతుందండి. మన బాడీ మన బాడీలో అవతలాడి బాడీకి మనకి జామెట్రికల్ ఫీచర్స్ డిఫరెన్స్ ఉంటాయి. అందరికి ఒకటే డైమెన్షన్స్ బాడీ పార్ట్స్ డైమెన్షన్స్ అయితే ఉండవు, అవునా? సో దట్ బాడీ డైమెన్షన్, how we are going to get that inputs? How we are going to get that particular inputs? From MRI scan. Have you heard word MRI scan? Hello, any one of you?
Yes, sir.
So from that input we are going to get some geometrical data we are going to get. So from that we are going to collect sometimes input as a input data. So that is one sector. And automobile sector, so you are well known about this particular sector. Automobiles, we are going to produce a number of components. It may be a four-wheeler or it might be a two-wheeler. So some components, specifically complex components, are produced by the customized components. If you see a bike which is cost of 5 lakhs or 10 lakhs, have you heard? Hello. Race bikes or race cars, sometimes 50 lakhs at 1 crore rupees car. So they can't produce in a mass production. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So at that,
sir, Rolls-Royce, Bugatti.
Whatever may be the companies, they are not ready to produce continuously in a mass production. So they need customized
Price.
customer requirement. Based on customer requirement, they are going to produce those components or those vehicles.
Love me, sir.
So at that particular instant, so the customer, any one of the part may be damaged. Any one of the part may be damaged. So then we are going to replace that component with the same geometric. We have to replace that component with the same geometrical features or dimensions. So then some fashion in that particular oh, someone, so it is one of the major application and fashion products. That is also customized products. We are going to use it as a fashion in the fashion zone. So these are the various applications for the additive manufacturing techniques or rapid prototyping. See examples which we have seen yesterday itself. This is a normal mechanical components. Some of them are impellers in the pumps.
Hello, mic test.
Are you able to hear?
Yes, sir.
Someone asking something. I'm not able to get it. Okay, whatever maybe. Here impellers in a pump, some components, and some other components with which is a fixer for the some applications, some other applications, some bearings, some other clamping devices. It is produced by the additive manufacturing, clamping devices. So here a bicycle by additive manufacturing, and this is the prosthetics we are going to use by using the additive manufacturing. Soft material plastic, I mean plastic plastic family or plastic zone. So here is the arm which is produced by these techniques. Now I am going to, these are the basics, and what is the, then why we are going to use techniques, various techniques for in the same one one rapid prototyping. So here the major difference will be varied based on their features. That is the bonding between the layers, it will be varied material to material, and speed of the machining will be varied, and layer thickness it to be varied, and range of materials, whatever maybe the material starts from plastic to and human tissues we are going to produce by additive manufacturing nowadays. Skull, sometimes if the skull has been damaged in a human body, that will be nowadays is producing by additive manufacturing, if you know or not. This is the advanced techniques which is used nowadays. So finally, cost perception, and we are having, see, what is this component? I'm unmuting. Unmute yourself.
Prototype, sir.
What is this component? Any one of you? Hello? Hello?
Component.
Very slowly. Many in daily life you are seeing many times. Okay. Mixing of air and fuel. Okay, air and fuel. Correct. I mean, stochastic mixture of air and fuel we are going to supply by this component. So this component again we are using nowadays with the additive manufacturing. This is plastic based high strength plastic, high strength, high density plastic we are going to use for manufacturing of this particular component. Say prototypes. So what is a prototype? Basic definitions. So that to be fabricated to prove out the concept of an idea. So if you are having an idea, then you can generate a component. Am I right? Hello.
Yes, sir.
If you are having an idea, then you are going to generate. If you want customized helmet, for example, customized helmet for the road safety, as well as if you are going, someone is in army, they need customized helmets for the safety purpose, or industrial helmets is also there. So there, based on idea, someone is now if sweating is deposited in the helmets, someone is designed based on their idea. He is placing some air circulation inside the helmets itself. Have you seen that? For the air circulation, some filters are placed in the helmets. Have you seen? Any one of you? Hello? Hello? I want response. Participants, 60 participants. Number 9. Number 9. Who is that? Unmute yourself. Number 9.
Yes, sir.
Have,
Sir.
have you seen that helmet? Customized helmets.
Yes, sir. No.
Customized industrial safety helmets, customized helmets in army man, which is using by the army man. See, once go through those components also. There you need separate
I think now goes to army.
geometrical feature. Unmute yourself. Sorry. Sir.
సార్
నరసింహరావు చెప్పండి సార్.
గణపతి గారు
సార్ చెప్పండి సార్.
మొత్తం ఎంతమంది సార్? 60 మెంబర్స్ ఇంక్లూడింగ్ అస్.
ఇంక్లూడింగ్ అస్.
Yes.
ఓకే ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ. Hello. Rest of them, they are going. Are you able to hear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This particular, if you are having idea, then you can generate a CAD model. That is one process. And other process is reverse engineering. That is, one particular component is there. There is no other component. I mean, we have. There is no CAD model for that. So you have to take existing component dimensions and you have to produce the CAD models. That is one process. And based on this particular in medical applications, they are based on those particular scanning reports. They are going to produce the CAD models. After producing the CAD models and this particular solid modeling, 3D objects will be produced in electronic format. So here, rapid prototyping definition. It is basically what I said is before, additive manufacturing process. Quickly fabricate a model of a 3D CAM data, that is CAD CAM data based on that. And it can be defined as layer by layer fabrication. Also, the deposition of material is layer by layer, the name itself. So it is layer by layer fabrication of three-dimensional physical models directly from the CAD. That is basic definitions. Also, so before manufacturing, we have to identify the need for this particular manufacturing process. So that is to increase the effective communication. So we may not have conventional manufacturing process. The material, I mean, whatever may be the some accuracy levels will not be gained by using some traditional complex shapes. We cannot be we can't produce complex shapes. So next, development time. So if you having the very complex shapes, then we need various missions. You have to replace the say product in a various missions, and you have to mission continuously. The depth of cut, the feed, whatever may be the parameters, material removal parameters, you have to give, and it takes a lot of time. So then if you adopt this particular additive manufacturing or rapid prototyping technique, definitely we are going to decrease for the complex shapes, not for normal components. Once again, I am repeating, not for normal non-geometrical shapes. Complex shapes, it is more advantageable. It is having more advantage for complex shapes and customized products. So this is not developed for the mass production of for a nut and bolt components like nut and bolt component. This is developed for the customized components and customized products, which is having complex geometrical features. So next, to decrease the costly mistakes. So that is what I am saying is, if you are going to do any kind of mistakes in the traditional manufacturing, there is a definitely we have to lose that amount, or we have to, it is not economical. So definitely it is this particular process is cost effective. And to minimize sustaining engineering changes, here there are a lot of engineering challenges today. So even disaster management, even in the disaster management, we have to produce lot of, there is a scope to produce a lot of machinery or a lot of components nowadays. This particular floods, it is occurring nowadays. So there is a need of customized products, disaster management. For example, the floods is a natural disaster generally, and the disaster nowadays, COVID-19 is a disaster. So we are going to produce some components using that additive manufacturing, some ventilators using additive manufacturing technique, some customized. If you produce one model, especially for the prototypes, once you have produced the prototype, then you can go for mass production. So for producing prototypes, what idea to prototype, it is somewhat a difficult issue. Or initially we have some struggles to produce a prototype. If once you produce a prototype, or then mass production will be, obviously it will be easy. And next, to extend the product lifetime by adding necessary features. So the features, what I am saying is, if you are adding, if you are not satisfied with the existing features, you can add additional features which satisfies the customer requirement. If, for example, we have in the past we are having some earphones you have taken, or which is not available with the earbuds. For the earbuds nowadays, every company is adapting earbuds. So it kind of a material, it is a rubber and plastic, whatever may be that both the material combination, we are going to produce earbuds that gives the comfort to the customer. So adding additional features, that is the additional features for the existing product. So that definitely gives produced by using rapid prototyping, it will be advantageable initially. Rest of the next, you will go for the eliminating redundant features. So any unnecessary features, there is no use. For example, are you hearing? Respond, anyone, please. Hello.
Yes, sir. Hearing, sir.
Redundant features.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
redundant ఫీచర్స్ ని మనకు ఏది అవసరం లేదు, అక్కడ స్ట్రెంగ్త్ అవసరం లేదు, కానీ అక్కడ లోడ్ అనేది అప్లై అవ్వట్లేదు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, సమ్ పర్టికులర్ లోడ్ ఈజ్ నాట్ గోయింగ్ టు అప్లై ఆన్ దట్ పర్టికులర్ ఏరియా ఆర్ పోర్షన్, then we are going to there is no necessary to provide more strength or more material, more layers at that particular portion. Then redundant features will be removed. We can eliminate in that design. So that will be done. By this, all the considerations, we are going to implement rapid prototyping technique. See, trends in manufacturing industries emphasize the following. So what are the manufacturing? So recent trends in manufacturing. Increasing the number of variants. What I said is customer depends upon the customer requirements. We are going to produce number of variants. I will not satisfy with your test. Am I right? You will not satisfy with my test. So when the customers are different, they are having different mindsets and different satisfaction. So then number of variant we have to produce for the same product. Some may satisfied with the less flexibility. Some may not satisfied with the less flexibilities. He need more comfort. So for example, you are taking this air conditioners, whatever may be the component. So some may not satisfied with the existing convenience. So then we have to go for the number of variants. That is recent trends. In increasing product complexity. So if the complexity is less, definitely it will not give good appearance. If the complexity is, though someone thinks of it, and some may need some different taste based on different uses. We are going to produce complex products. Complex products nowadays, number of complex products in the existing market. That is especially human organs. If you take human organs, some of the definitely it is a complex organs. I mean implants. Nowadays implants we are producing. Later, the human tissues will be produced using this additive manufacturing. So decrease in the product lifetime before obsolescence. So lifetime product, now you have to increase the durability. The name is, you have to increase the durability. Without durability, no customer will going to be satisfied. So that particular purpose, we are going to use this particular recent trends. And decrease in delivery time. So these are the various issues. It seems to be very easy, and sir, we know all these things. Why we are discussing is, it is in real time. We, as a production engineer or as a engineer, you are going to have these particular issues. If you are going to not supply your product in time, that having the major impact on your company or marketing area. 327, don't repeat again it. Product development by rapid prototyping, enabling better communication. So these are the, and what I said, same story, limitations of conventional manufacturing. Some conventional manufacturing processes, what are the limitations, time consumption, cost, accuracy levels, everything.
Sir, my voice break out, sir.
Break out. Are you audible now? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I think time's up, sir.
No. There is 7 minutes. What, 12:40? Okay. So let us complete this things. We are having three stages. That is pre-processing. Pre-processing, it includes what I said, CAD model, generation of CAD model. That is comes under the pre-processing, and slicing and setting algorithms. So this slicing, it is the term. So we are going to divide into number of known geometrical shapes. That is CAD model. Have you seen this triangle shape of triangle shape polygons, known polygons, we have to divide this particular entire body. Finite element analysis. Have you got the brief introduction about the finite element analysis?
No, sir, not yet.
Okay. Okay. First, we need to discretize that particular component. Discretize into number of small components. Finally, we are going to analyze that particular element. Small elements we have to divide. Then we are going to analyze on a particular small size element. Then after getting the different deformations and displacement, we are going to integrate for the entire body. That is what we are going to do in the finite element analysis. Here also slicing into known geometrical shapes, that is polygons or triangles. The setting algorithms will be applied for various, so for different rapid prototyping techniques, algorithms will be applied. Formats, different formats may be applied. Okay. Next, post processing. 306. Please remove that. Whatever you are doing this, it is recording. It is recording. The videos are going to be recorded. Mind it, keep it in your mind. So what you are writing on the screen, whatever may be, with your register number, it is going to be recorded. Mind it. So post processing, cleaning operations after producing, definitely layer by layer. మనం ఏం చేస్తాం ఇక్కడ layer by layer డిపాజిట్ చేస్తాం మెటీరియల్. సో ఇది కరెక్ట్గా మనకి స్మూత్ సర్ఫేస్ అనేది రాదు. డెఫినెట్గా ఇంటీరియర్ సర్ఫేసెస్ అనేది స్మూత్గా వస్తాయి. అవుట్ సైడ్ డిపాజిటెడ్ సర్ఫేసెస్ ఆర్ నాట్ in the smooth way. So we need some cleaning operations. So after removing it from the rapid prototyping machine. Material for rapid prototyping. So we have limitations with the material, that is proper wax. Starting from the wax, wax is the more convenient or flexible material to produce the prototypes. Am I right? మనం చేయొచ్చు కదా వ్యాక్స్తో మనకు ప్రిసిషన్ మోల్డింగ్ అని అన్నారా? ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ కాస్టింగ్.
Yes, sir.
ప్రిసిషన్ కాస్టింగ్ ఆర్ ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ కాస్టింగ్. సో మనకి తయారు చేయడానికి అవి వ్యాక్స్ అనేది ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ సూటబుల్ మెటీరియల్ విచ్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు బి యూజ్డ్ ఇన్ ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ ఆర్ ప్రిసిషన్ కాస్టింగ్. సో రెజైన్స్ అండ్ మెటాలిక్ పౌడర్స్. సో దీస్ ఆర్ ది materials which are required for the rapid prototyping. So in the next class we are going to see remaining procedure. So are you able to understand my language and my lecture? Now respond, you can respond. I am giving time to 1 or 2 minutes. It's closed. In today's session is closed. Any one of you? Any one of you? Hello. I am unmuting all. You can speak yourself. You can unmute yourself and you can ask. Hello. Hello, number 315. 15. Chandrakant, where are you? 316. Madhu, speak it out. Hello.
Yes, sir.
What did you understand? What did you understand from this lecture? So we are going to produce a customized and complex products and depositing materials by layer. So the materials are powder, liquids and solids. Are you able to understand?
Difficult material. I understand, sir.
Okay, that is the basic idea. So later we are having different techniques. Next 309.
Yes,
Appalnaidu. Are you there?
Yes, sir. Oh, no, sir.
So you are the identified people. Why? Because you are my counseling students. Rest of them may not be
ఉన్నాను సార్ ఉన్నాను సార్
Okay, okay.
సార్ ఓకే థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్
Okay. Shall I end the session? Hello. Anyone? Any
Yes, sir.
queries?
Okay, sir.
Hello? Anyone? So I am ending the session. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
ఓకే సార్